a symbolic farewell. On one of his last duties as the US Secretary of State, John Kerry arrived in Vietnam on Friday to reaffirm America's diplomatic commitments. Almost 50 years after he fought in the Vietnam War, Kerry's tenure in government has been during a time when America and Vietnam relations have never been better.
I thought it was interesting that he chose Vietnam for his last Asia speech, since he's got about a week left. And I think it kind of shows how Vietnam holds a special place in his heart as a Vietnam War veteran. The U.S. sees itself making a lot of progress here. It feels encouraged. So it feels more political will to invest in this part of the region.
Developing ties with Vietnam was seen as fundamental to the Obama administration in increasing America's presence in Southeast Asia. But with Donald Trump soon to be sworn in as US president, there's set to be a very different approach to the economic agreements which had been fundamental in linking the two countries.
Vietnam is actively seeking to forge global trade ties, and with the future of the Trans-Pacific Partnership looking increasingly uncertain, this could involve a pivot away from America and towards other potential partners.
This week also saw Vietnam's Communist Party leader Nguyen Phu Trong in Beijing to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. With many countries considering the China-backed Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership as an alternative to TPP, there has been speculation Vietnam may start looking to build closer economic ties with China. However, some political analysts believe that before this can happen, the two nations will first have to find an agreement on a number of geopolitical and security issues.
The history between Vietnam and China goes back a long way. The two countries share a lot of areas where their economies interact. This includes issues of fisheries, this includes issues of energy exploration in the South China Sea. There are areas of cooperation to be had, but these must overcome whatever political, domestic reasons for there to be obstruction to seeking gains from this sort of cooperation.
With RCEP negotiations ongoing and John Kerry's successor hinting towards a hardline stance on China, trade and security look set to remain as two defining issues in the Asia-Pacific region. Callum Stewart, CGTN, Ho Chi Minh City.